tree here. Good. All right. I have already forgot how to play this game. There's the stream. Up a cliff. Oh man, we can make a waterfall. And then this is the... And then there's more mountain up here. Okay. And then we'll go down into here. Oh boy. And then this is the ground level. Look at all the trees. Oh, this place is awesome. Alright. And is this sand? Clay. Okay, so we got some pottery. We could do some pottery. Just need to find some sand. We can probably find some sand underground. Oh, what's this? Garnerite. What is that going to make? And Ovaline. Platinum. Yeah, it does show the date. Yeah, that's a recent one. Yep. And yeah, it's kind of neat. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that's new. What's one of the things that I wanted to look at? I'm sure it'll come up when I press a button and I don't remember that that's what it actually is. I gotta remember the no one has died. The year is still young. Okay, good. So there's actually some... Oh, that's right. I forgot that we actually get the livestock that come with us. That haul the wagon we get for free in a random. So we got a camel and a buffalo. Cool. And... Okay, he's been elected as the expedition leader. That'll change in whenever we get to 50. And then there's the jobs one. Yep. Status. Got about 20, all of that stuff in the stocks, which we need to get done. And okay, good. All right, so let's think about this. This is all that this game is right now, is thinking. Is this Garnerite as well? Yep, a lot of Garnerite. And Zircon. Garnerite. I hope Garnerite's good. What do you think Garnerite does? And we got Platinum. Like, score. Suppose I can look it up. But why would I want to do that? Right? Isn't it more fun if you just find out? Get all excited that it's probably for like copper or something, and then find out it's not. Lignite, that's good. So we got some fuel. More Garnerite, Limonite. I don't think that's... Usually the pound symbol here is like ores and stuff, but because there's so many, they had to... And I don't know if Limonite is one. We'll just have to mine it. So is this sand? I thought that was the look button. One thing I do want to know is if the sound is too loud. Because I don't know. I hope it's not. I thought K was look. Are we too far? Open space. Chert. Okay. So that's just rock. Okay. Chert. Okay. It's kind of hoping for sand, but like I said, so there's a hole there. Is this more lignite? Limonite, not lignite. Okay, so we're up here, which is a bit high, but that's where the water... Okay, so that's an interesting one. What's grama? Dense grama? Huh. Purple moor grass. Like, look at this. Sandy clay. That's got sand and clay, right? Pebbles, blue sedge. Lots of stuff. And trees. We're in a great place. I probably could have moved down a bit more, but there's chert here, so that's going to be good. I think we're in a good place. So, we got all this space here. How are we going to build? Because, I mean, this is pretty big. So, in terms of defense, we got this really cool, like, choke point here, right? I mean, we could wall off here, go down to this, right? Because this is ground level. We could even have people coming into our place, like organize it to come out like this. Even here, right? This could be our entrance. You know, smooth all that out. This is pretty flat as it is. And then walls everywhere. So that's what I'm thinking. So, let's see. Gotta make sure I get myself some good sleep tonight. So I think probably stream for another 40-ish minutes. Yeah, 2 hours would be good. Good setup. 2 hours. Yep. Okay. So now it's planning. As if you didn't think we had planning enough. So Q, no, not Q. Here I am again trying to remember all the. So there's building. No, it's the other one. C. No, that goes back to the world map. Okay, it's set building location, nobles, no, status, no. I thought it was C for construct, or is it capital C now? No, so how do you do constructions? I think so, and I didn't feel like I rushed either. Official BB Nicole. No, we did. We're here. It must be under building? No, I hope there's bees. I really want to get into bees, wax and honey. We can make mead. Stockpiles. Hotkeys. Maybe it is. Oh, it's B and then C, right? Yeah, okay. So how do I... B. Can't believe how much I forgot. And then D is for designations. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Because then I can designate and start planning. So if I don't like something, it's not like, oh no, what have I done? But it's a good start. And I'll probably stream tomorrow at the same time. Yeah, just to catch up. I don't want to get into it too much because I feel like if I do this every single day, I'm gonna crash and burn. So I'm gonna pace myself, even though it gets all exciting and I want to get to playing. Okay, what am I looking for? Marking. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be our entrance. So I could probably like carve this out. But how far down do we go? Not that far down, so we got a good space on the right, so we can put like military and stuff over here on the right. sorry, the left, the west, and then when you go over here, we got, again, not that much space, but when you start going down, oh, we got the military like come down here and have like different little warrens that they can come through to attack. Oh man, exciting. And then we can go right down here and then into like Fun Town, because I really want them to be underground, because that's the plan. Lots of plans, plans within plans. So I think what I want to do is get, so do I press M as a marker? Okay. Like the entrance. So what are we going to do with the entrance? That's going to be for like visitors only. So what I can do there, so where do we want, like, because if you're a dwarf, well, let's say you were going to visit a dwarven place, that's what you wanted to do. You were heading out to see a dwarf fortress. You want the entrance to be like awe-inspiring, and you go inside and you're even more awe-inspired because you're inside a dwarven place and there's all this dwarven stuff. We're gonna have like beautiful masonry and stuff. I'm thinking this is like the big entrance where you're wowed the first time, and then you come in to like here because there's more space, we can expand and stuff. And then this will be like where there's like the inn and stuff, right? So if that's what we're gonna do, then let's start carving, or planning to carve something like that. Well, it's not working. Maybe it's designation. Is it designation that I'm looking for? Oh, and then I have to do, right, okay. Yeah, so now that's the mining designation. Okay, got it, I remember now. Okay, so we'll do mining here. And we want it to be a rather large entrance because we're talking about, this is where our dwarves are going to be going in and out. Although I think I'm going to have other entrances here and there for other dwarves doing their job, right? But this is like the main entrance where the humans and the other people seeking asylum will come, because there's going to be people like that. And it's going to be the big vote as to whether or not we're going to let them in. And that's what you can vote on, chat. Who right now is just official PB Nicole, but still. So come in here. We'll probably have like the inn and stuff. So that's what I'm going to plan about that. We're going to have the inn and stuff. And like the tavern for people to come in, and like the places for visitors and temporary residents, and maybe even the migrants as soon as they come in, because we don't want them to be put in. Well, that's kind of, no. But like the general meeting place and stuff. So we'll do that. And then we need our farm. So where are we going to put our farm? Probably somewhere safe. Oh. I was thinking, because we have this here, right? And we're going to need to flood. It's only 2 levels. We could have like the food processing up here. Oh, that's too bad. Look at all that stuff there. Anyway, it might... Oh, we're in temperate. It might freeze. So we'll have the food processing up here. So we can take some of the water down and flood something, and we can have the farms up on this level here. behind and safe, so that if there's any raids or anything, they'll still be very far away. Okay, so we'll put the farms up here. We'll have some sort of contraption, floodgates and all that, to come down so we can flood the place. And then we're probably going to have to do something for the hospital. Oh, wow. I'm all excited and overwhelmed all at the same time. That's good. That's good. I'm going to have to sit down probably tomorrow afternoon at some point when I'm tired. I'm going to sit down and like list all the places that I need and then decide where to put them all, looking at the map, and then we can actually start doing a big plan. So right now, because we're not doing a big plan, I do want to get the farm started, but the first thing is going to be the tavern, or what will be the tavern. So let's say, final picture here. Oh, hello, Mr. Bazooka. We have a new person on chat. This is awesome. There's 2 people who I didn't tell about this, who have come on to find me. Brand new embark, Mr. Bazooka. We are literally on day 15, which is day 1. I spent the last hour and a half planning and chatting and world building, and here we are. This is the 7 Dwarves, where we are. As soon as we came in, the pause was automatic, and I am literally just chatting about where I'm going to put stuff. And I think this is our entrance right here, and I'm just planning as to what's going to happen. So I think right here is going to be like it's going to be the bunks right now for the 7 Dwarves and the first couple migrants that come in, but it is going to end up being the tavern. So I'm going to put some bedrooms in here, and I wonder where the bedroom should go, because I mean, yeah, I think I'm just going to put the bedrooms here. Any big plans? It's hard to say, Mr. Bazooka. I mean, as you probably know, Dwarf Fortress has a mind of its own, so things go the way that they go. But the big plan, the big stuff that I want to experience in here is they have, because this is what is it, build 0.47.04, I think. I can't remember what the point after the point was. So it's like the guild system is in, so I want to see where that ends up going. But for me, what I really want to do is I want to learn even more so how to get minecarts working to shift goods between different locations, and to subdivide my dwarves so that I have like burrows, actual burrows. And I tried to do this last time I played about a year and a half ago, and it didn't work out at all. I just had my dwarves going through my entire fortress, and it took forever for them to get from point A to point B. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do, is do something like that. And come up with an export that we're known for, because usually it's just like goblin clothes, and sometimes the stuff that we make, but I actually want to make like an export. I tried it once, I think it was like 3 builds ago, where I tried to do like llama wool and llama milk or something, and it didn't work out. The llamas ended up starving to death and dying because I wasn't thinking. And I mean, we'll still sell some other stuff, you know, like whatever we end up making, honey, and I want to do honey. I want to really get into that. Yeah. Other than that, I'm pretty old school. I'm pretty old too, so it's probably not going to be. You're not hoping for like MLG Dwarf Fortress strats here, because I'm not going to be getting any of that stuff. This is old school. Like, I used to play in like, it was at 0.28 or something. Yes, Mr. Bazooka, yes, prepared meals are incredibly valuable. And I am one of those people that think it's cheating. Not because of the, I mean, yes, the money thing. Personally, like, yes, it's cheating because they are incredibly expensive. You can get like hundreds of dollars for like a decently made food, like bunch of food, and it's like kind of surprising. You could get like anything, anything you want. So that's 11. I'm gonna make it 12. So yeah, it's like you just do what you would normally do, which is make food for your dwarves, and as soon as you have an excess of it, you just sell it all off. And yeah, it's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I it's not that I feel like it's cheating. I'm a role player, at least I like to think I am. So it's like, why would you make all the good food and then trade it away while your dwarves end up with crap? And if you make a lot of food and it's all a lot of food, then, or it's all a lot of good food, then why wouldn't you keep it? So that your dwarves are well fed. I mean, that's why the chef's doing that. So, but I mean, and there's so many different ways you can make money. One of the things that I end up doing is as soon as you get a raid, right, you kill all the goblins, and then you just have all that armor and all that clothes. And even though you can get some really clothes in some really bad condition, even the dwarven clothes that they wear out and just drop, you can sell that for quite a bit of money. Especially after, like, later on when you get like you're up to your like 100 dwarves and you get like a full-on siege. Just take all of that stuff and sell it, that you get even from your dead dwarves, and that's enough to keep the economy going, to buy the stuff that you need. So if you need like more seeds or like more cloth or leather or something, that's it. It just works. So I don't know if it's, I don't, like, some people do think it's cheating, but it's kind of, it just is what it is. That's a massive, well, it'll be, yeah, official BB Nicole, that's what I want to do. Like, I really want to use that, the trade agreement, right, to sort of say, yeah, I'm thinking about that now, and I'm just trying to remember, because they come to you and they're like, okay, what do you want from us, and this is what we want from you. And that would be actually really cool to do. I've never done it before. I've always ignored it. So that would be really cool. I really like that. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's a good thing too, Mr. Bazooka, is just with the furniture, and to sell off the stuff that you don't want. And then you end up with all this money. You can do it. You can trade and give the value to the people, so that it's like, yeah, they you get to keep all the good stuff, so that all the bad stuff you just send off and get, especially with the mountain home, you just send it all back and it's all good. You make friends with the humans, give them like $30,000 worth of mediocre furniture, and they're like, whoa, it's dwarven stone furniture, it's the best furniture in the world, it's awesome, and they become friends with you. then you can trade wood stuff to the elves so that they all freak out. I don't like this space here. I feel like I did bad planning. Having a hallway like that. I don't know. So I'm thinking this big spot here is going to be like the mess hall for right now. And then it'll turn into a tavern. And then this will be the rooms in the tavern. I should probably get a bit more just because I want more visitors. Not necessarily that I need them. I don't really care. If I move them over one, I don't think I can fit another room in there, but luxury rooms. Mr. Bazooka, you seem to think that the elves have good stuff. Okay, fair point. A giant cougar. Fair point. Yes. Fair point. Steal. He said steal all the good elf stuff. You don't trade with the elves, you just steal them. And then my immediate response is, well, what good stuff do the elves have? Because you can trade wood to them. And but then they have the cougar, like the animals that you can trade, and the animals are pretty awesome. The animals are pretty awesome. So that is a good point, and no, it's not very lawful good. But dwarves aren't lawful good. Some dwarves would be, obviously, but I don't know. I play them more as a neutral good. They do have hemp. And honestly, I mean, you guys are on a stream of somebody who has an elvish name, so again, I'm going to say this a lot. Yeah, I'm going to put down the elves a lot, but I do love elves, so it's kind of a moot point. So, that I just find that to be too massive, but I could just cut off the top here. Yeah, that works for now. We'll see. We'll see how that pans out. I hope you guys aren't looking for any like fractal stuff either too. This is what I do with my rooms. I give the dwarves the old 3x3. The old 3x3. Nice and easy. And if they complain, I just put better stuff in it or engrave it. So I figure another 15-ish minutes. You are 100% correct, Mr. Bazooka. Dwarf Fortress elves are garbage, and Lord of the Rings elves are all the way awesome. Lord of the Rings is my jam. Obviously. I mean, how many people do you know research Sindarin in order to make their name, their handle on the internet? Maybe you know a lot, I don't know. Okay, I'm clearly getting tired because I'm just like cursoring around. Okay, so there's the main entrance, there's the mess hall, and there's the rooms. I only have 6 rooms and I have 7 dwarves. So they're going to need that. I'm going to have to do... Okay, so what else do I need? A hospital. I don't have a medical dwarf. Oh no. Oh, they usually send a surgeon or something. Okay, so there's the river, brook, or whatever it is. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a root. I got excited. It's a willow root. I was kind of hoping it would be awesome. I mean, it's still awesome that they have roots. So, yeah. Yeah. Yes, they do use actual weapons. Well, if you want me to go full-blown nerd on you, Mr. Bazooka, most of the elves in Lord of the Rings are Noldor elves. Some of them are gray elves or even dark elves, meant by they haven't seen the light of the trees of Valinor. And the Noldor elves were one of the three main branches of elves, and they were originally called gnomes because they were excellent forgers. So like they did a lot of work with metal and stuff, and that's why all the magic items or the magic weapons that they use are from the elves, like Gandalf's sword Glamdring and Orcrist, which was Thorin's sword, and Sting and all of that were all elvish made weapons. So yeah, Tarn and his brother didn't do a very good. They did amazing with the dwarves, but they didn't do that well with the elves. But it still makes for some fun. Okay, so let's go back here. If I'm going to put this here, I'm thinking putting the farms on this level. Yeah, that would be pretty. Yeah, the farming level will be right here, top level of the dwarf fortress. That's pretty good. And then they can just bring stuff down to the tavern and bring stuff down. Where am I going to put my central column? Or should I even have a central column? That's another thing. So here's the farm. Okay. So this is probably all going to be, what is it, chert? Yeah, I think this is chert. What I'm interested in, are these gems or coal? Onyx. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you bring up Lord of the Rings on the stream, and you're going to run the risk of me being completely distracted, talking about all the lore and stuff. Maybe you want that, I don't know. That's my jam, lore. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna have all, like, the whole farming business is gonna get done on that section, I think, which makes sense. You got the water right there, so you can flood and get all the mud, and that'll be easy to do. And we just farm up a merry storm here. I just want to see. So if I do this as our main column and then like a welcome zone, well, not really a welcome zone, but like, you know, the Great Hall, as it were. Because again, if visitors are coming, that's going to be way too big. Oh, there's a lot people don't know. And to be fair, there's a lot that I don't know about lore either, about Lord of the Rings, but I've researched, quote unquote, read a lot of Lord of the Rings stuff. I would say that I'm an amateur scholar? Could I be so pretentious? Yeah, I'm gonna be pretentious, why not? An amateur Tolkien scholar. Tolkien. 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah. If I'm not talking and you want me to talk, that's a good talking point. Yeah, official BB Nicole, I'd take that, a journeyman. That's not pretentious. That's exactly what I would consider myself. Is a journeyman, yes. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have more than one hall. Just for, like, fun. But this will be like the main hall. And I'm probably going to end up expanding into like places like in here and down here later on. But if I do this and make this up downstairs, and do like that, has like the big stairs. Or what I can also do is not mine that and have like a big central column. So if that goes up, that means we're going to need some downstairs here. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one too many, isn't it? Yep. Downstairs, downstairs, downstairs. Yeah, I don't want to go up too much, and if I want to go up too much, I can... Oh, that's going to make some wet. That's going to be some wet stone here, isn't it? So as soon as I dig out here, it's just going to flood. Darn. Will it? I can't remember. No, because this is the water. This is that. So I should still be able to dig here. Right? I think so. I think so. We'll see. I'll get a warning. And if it's too bad, then we'll cancel and fix our plans. That's Dwarf Fortress, right? Okay. So there's that. And then, where should we do our farms? So we're coming up right here. So I'm thinking... So we have all of this and all. I'm thinking this will be where we do our farms, and this will be where we do our processing. Okay. So I'm just going to do that for our processing stuff because I'm not really sure. Always make sure. I mean, you play Dwarf Fortress, you know, but you make your corridors big so the dwarves don't get bogged down and stuck in them. You think that's not a big deal, but later on when you start getting like 90, 100, even 200 dwarves, traffic jam. And then down here, okay, so we'll get the main corridor here, and then we'll have like a seed storage. Seed storage doesn't have to be that big. Maybe it should be more centered though. Yeah. Just so you know, I'm probably going to wrap up soon. My eyes are getting heavy. That is also true. High-low traffic areas. That does help, yes. I do that to keep them out of the mines. Like the haulers. Oh, hauling. That drives me nuts. Okay, so I usually do 5x5 farm plots. Because I'm such a... I don't know, old school stickler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what I would do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Official BB Nicole. And like I said, if you want me to throw on a dwarf for you, with any profession that you want, even glass blower, let me know, and then you can have a dwarf to keep checking up on every now and again. I'll let you know how they're doing when and if you come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I think I like the whole 5x5 deal. I just think it organizes them nicely. And then I'm gonna do some math. I'm gonna I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. That's my plan. I don't know what'll happen. Kids make life as unpredictable as Dwarf Fortress, so whoops. Maybe 2 would be better, but for now I'm just going to do 1. I am in PST, yes. I am in British Columbia, Canada. So yeah. Why did I make this so far away from here? So I am PST, yeah. So when the kids go to bed, about 9 o'clock would be when I'm planning on starting the streams. And I'm probably going to pick 2 nights a week, I think. But I wanted to get this started off, so I don't know if Friday night's going to be the night that I start streaming. Maybe it'll be like a weeknight, like Tuesday or Wednesday, and then Saturday. It depends. It depends how things work. It depends how things, pan out. 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I'm planning on doing like a 2-night and then renaming whatever weeknight I do it, like Dwarf Night or something. I don't know. Just something silly just to keep me busy. Enter a new world, try something different. That's a bit better. I like that. Now there's 6 seeds. 6 types of seeds. I'll start with that for now, but I'll probably expand. You know what? I'm going to leave soon, so why don't I just draw this out, and then think about numbers and stuff tomorrow for the stream later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. My eyes are going. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Oh, it's like it was meant to be. Boom. Okay, so that's 10. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. That is 10 plots. That's going to be more than enough for now, and then I can just expand up here if I want more. And then I'll just... I think so. I mean, other people probably have much more beautiful ways of doing it, but I'm stuck in my ways, so I don't want to do that yet. So I'm going to dig that stuff out. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to block it all off and flood it and everything, and then go. Alright, so I think that's a good place to stop. So, yeah, we got the whole embark done. We got the world generated. There's our dwarfs. Dwarfs. That's an interesting thing for you. Dwarfs, FS, is actually the proper plural. But Tolkien hated it and thought it was really stupid. So when he wrote The Hobbit back in the 1930s, in the preface of it, he actually wrote down that throughout his book he will constantly use dwarves, like loaves and leaves, because he thought that was better. So yeah, if I ever say dwarfs, I'm being lazy. If I ever say dwarves, I'm being proper. As Tolkien said that was the way that it was supposed to be, so it's interesting. I don't know if the game does it. If they have... Oh, they do dwarves. Tolkien's effect. Anyway, there is... I might be wrong. So there's the entrance. We're going to get some beds up in there and everything, so... Yeah! 2 hours. Ultideer's first stream. I might be wrong. I might be switching it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm pretty good with my journeyman Tolkien stuff. So, yeah. But that's good. So I am going to save this and be done.